Hello YouTube, this is Teddy. We're doing something a little bit different on this channel today. We are going to be starting the Sims 3 Apocalypse Challenge. If you're here for Roller Coaster Tycoon stuff, don't worry, Roller Coaster Tycoon stuff is still going to be happening. That is still going to be the main game I play on this channel, at least until I finish all the scenarios in Roller Coaster Tycoon Classic. But I figure you can't have a channel called SIMWaveTeddyBear and never play The Sims. Sims 3 is one of my favorite games of all time. I have thousands and thousands of hours in it. I don't like Sims 4, so we're not doing Sims 4. I only like Sims 3. If you don't know what the Sims 3 Apocalypse Challenge is, it is a challenge where basically everything in the game is restricted, and you have to work to unrestrict stuff and kind of rebuild the world. I'm not going to go over all of the rules here because there are so many of them. I will have the blog linked in the description so you can check out all of the rules yourself if you'd like to attempt the challenge. I will say already this is a little bit of a homebrewed version of the challenge. There are a couple of rules that I am ignoring, like one of the disallowed mods is the relativity mod, which changes the speed that the game runs at. I am using that mod because Windows 11 hates The Sims 3 and my game will lag like a motherfucker otherwise. So, full disclosure, I am running the game on 75% speed, so it is a little bit easier. Also, one of the disallowed mods is the Woohooer mod, which I also have installed because I feel like it's easier for Sims to get pregnant, like the other Sims in town, and I want to make sure that my town stays populated for the duration of the challenge. So I do have the Woohooer mod on, even though it is not allowed. Also, I have cheated a little bit because this house that I built is actually a little too expensive. I didn't have enough money for it at first. So I did kind of cheat and give myself enough money for this particular apocalypse home. But I set my funds back to $0, zero simoleons, I guess they're called here. Basically, we spent all of the money that we have on this house, so it's not too cheaty. Also, I have installed a mod that's going to make it harder to get around. It is a taxi fare mod, so it's going to charge us 20 simoleons every time we use the taxi. And if we can't afford that right now, we can't afford to go anywhere, that $20 is going to be added to our unpaid household bills that we will have to pay every so often. Every Monday, we have to completely clear out our account to pay the mob. We'll also have to pay for taxis because this is the apocalypse. The taxi drivers are just trying to make a living and get by in this shithole world too, so I don't think that it's very fair that we get to use their services for free when they have family stuff to eat and the mob demanding money from them as well. You are allowed to have a car in this challenge, however, the way I have built this house does not leave room for a vehicle. You are only allowed to build the house on this 8x8 square, and you can have a car, but the car has to be like covered up by an awning or something like that, and I have filled up the entire 8x8 space with what we have, and I have left no room to put a car. So I can't like build a car off to the side or anything until the politics restriction is clear. So for a very long time, we are just not going to have a car. This is my little apocalypse shack, and inside we have a refrigerator and a counter. We have no stove because we're not really allowed to make anything that involves the stove. We can have a grill, but I've decided not to for risk of fires and stuff. And then we have the bathroom. We have no shower in the bathroom because we are not allowed to shower due to the water being toxic. So no shower. And then the bed and the dresser upstairs. This is our nice little living space upstairs. And then we do have a basement. We've got the stairs going down the basement there. And then in our basement, it's another 8x8. We have a workout bar, chess, which is basically the only thing that we're allowed to do for fun is play chess. What do I do with a bookshelf? And a drafting table for the architect career. And then the desk that I forgot to put a chair in front of. Hang on, let me do my chair. All right, now we have our desk chair for the computer. The computer is not able to be used until we clear the science restriction. So basically, it's a glorified typewriter that we can write books on. And this is our apocalypse sim. Her name is Matilda Waller. She's a little misshapen from the radiation. I don't know what's going on with her nose. And her ears are pointy. They're coming out of her hair. But she's the best hope we have for restoring the world to its original state. I did have to randomize her personality traits completely. So she's charismatic, eccentric, good sense of humor, never nude, and a slob. Slob will help because she won't be as bothered by being messy and dirty due to the lack of showers. Her ultimate life goal is monster maker, however, sucks to be her because she's going to be an architect. The rules do state that you're allowed to pick which restriction that you clear first. I actually did randomize my restrictions to clear, and I rolled architect first, and so that's the one that we're going to be working on. It's not the most useful as far as the rules go, but it is going to let us put more levels on our house, because right now we can only have 2 levels, so that is going to give us more space like when our family starts growing. I'm also not going to stress myself out too much if I forget a couple of rules here and there, so if you're here for a perfect run of the challenge, that might not happen. If the challenge becomes like literally unplayable, like if Matilda dies before having kids, I am going to start it over with a different sim. But until then, I am just gonna do my best to obey the rules, but I'm not gonna stress out too much if I miss one here or there, because this is supposed to be fun ultimately. If that bothers you, too bad. So because she's an architect, she does have to have the painting skill. I actually didn't put any painting easels or anything in here because I didn't realize I would need them. I was like, she's an architect. It doesn't matter, but right here it says one of her responsibilities is to learn the painting skill. Luckily, the drafting table allows us to practice painting, so that's the first thing she's going to do. She's going to go into the basement and she's going to do some artwork for us. What the hell? Can she not get down there? Go down. All right, I'm back. I did have to restructure the house a little bit to make sure that she could actually get into the basement, but now she can. It's all good. So our house is a little bit shaped different, and the stairs are all the way over there. Yeah, we actually did have to carve out an even bigger chunk. We have a 3x3, I think. Yeah, 3x3 right here. We have even less space on the top, but that's all right. So now that we actually can, now she's going to work on painting. This is going to be interesting because per the culinary restriction, we can only have 1 meal a day. And I was doing it where the sim would go to work and eat at work and then have an evening meal at home, and that worked out to keep them fed pretty easily. However, because she is an architect and because that's a profession and not an actual job according to the game, she doesn't go into an office and therefore doesn't get fed. So her slob trait is going to come in huge here, because she's going to be able to lick the leftovers off of plates to alleviate a little bit of her hunger, because she's going to be very hungry. And that is a problem I didn't think about when I was like, oh yeah, let's do architect first, that'll be fun. So right now it's okay. Right now she is good on her hunger, but man, for the first little while things are going to be pretty boring because everything is blocked. Basically painting and the chess table are the only ways that we have to have any fun around here. Oh yes, she's gaining job experience. Hell yeah. This might be a little easier than I thought. She's got 1 point in painting now, and it puts her in a good mood. We've got 2 days until nuclear winter hits. One of the requirements is that your lot has to be like dirt and sand and stuff, so I did paint it all with dirt and sand, but it looks really funny, just like this big square dirt with all of the grass around. Basically until naturalist, which is the thing that dictates the vegetation, until that's cleared, no, you can't do that. Until that's cleared, you basically have to pretend like all vegetation is toxic, pretty much. So all of the grass around her area is radioactive. So we're not allowed to sell the sketches. What we're going to do with them is we're going to put them in family inventory, which is basically a black hole. All of that's going to go to the mob on the protection day. So Monday, everything goes to the mob, including her shitty little sketches that she's doing on the draft table. Even once we have to stop paying the mob, everything that we put in the family inventory can never be taken out of the family inventory. It just becomes like a black hole full of shit. I am eventually also going to have her write a book, because that's one of the only ways that we can make money outside of the career. And once she gets pregnant with her first child, she's not going to be able to make any more money via her career. She will have to quit being an architect when she gets pregnant. Female sims are really overpowered in the apocalypse challenge, so I actually generated like what gender my sim was going to be, and I landed on female, and I was like, yes, because we don't have to take up a family slot by moving in a husband. And my first go through of the apocalypse challenge, I did play as a man. He got abducted by aliens, he got pregnant, and had to quit his career in science when he was almost all the way done with it. He almost completely cleared the science restriction. So I'm very glad that we have a woman because she cannot get pregnant by aliens even if she does get abducted. At least I don't think so. I haven't had a female sim get pregnant with an alien baby yet. Also, the architect portfolio, she can only carry 3 things in her inventory ever until athletics is cleared, and then you can carry as much as you want in your inventory. But for right now, only 3 things. But the architect portfolio that she has does not count towards the 3 things because it cannot be deleted. Basically, anything that you literally can't delete gets counted as a free object. She's starting to get hungry, so we're gonna have to make our first meal of the apocalypse here soon. After she's done with this sketch, I will have her go make herself a quick meal for dinner. Have a quick meal. Let's eat some cereal. Okay, good. I was wondering if she could lick the quick meal. I was wondering if she could lick the quick meal thing clean, and she can. So that's good. She almost did it like as soon as she finished eating, and I'm like, no, don't do that yet. You have to save that. You have to save that for later. Let's start another sketch before bed. And then we'll go to bed. One thing I do think is kind of silly is that we have to have a hamper, but we're not allowed to have any laundry facilities. And then if the hamper gets full, we can just start deleting the piles of clothes that rack up. And I'm like, what's the point of having a hamper at all then? It doesn't make sense if we can just delete the clothes. And it just creates more of a minor inconvenience than any real challenge or problem to be solved. It's just really confusing. But the rules say to have a hamper in the house if you have the Ambitions expansion pack that lets you have a hamper in the house, so I guess we're putting one in. Also, I was gonna be like, oh, it's the apocalypse, everyone is paranoid, let's lock the door, and then nobody can get in, and it'll be all in character and stuff, but locking the door is against the rules, as it turns out. I was reading that last night. I was like, oh, dang it. Oh, well. The first time I attempted this, I did it with 2 basement levels, so just stairs straight down into the ground into a basement. I had to put a fence around the stairs, and I did actually lock that one because neighbors were literally coming down into my house, and I don't know if that went against the rules, but I'm like, you can't be in here. Get the fuck out of my house. I'm not supposed to have anybody below good friends in my house. She's about to be smelly. Her hygiene is looking really bad. I've only ever attempted the architect profession once in The Sims 3, and I sucked at it. So hopefully I won't suck at it as badly this time. Also, there's certain buy and build requirements. If you go into the rules and you look at the build and buy, you'll see what's not allowed and what is allowed and that kind of stuff. But for the architect profession, if we're remodeling stuff for clients, we get to ignore all of that and put whatever we want, whatever the client asks for in the property, because it's assumed that the client has already ordered the objects that we need through the mob pretty much. So yeah, all right, her workday is starting soon, so I'm gonna have her stop that and lick the plate clean, lick the bowl that she ate her cereal out of clean, and then go to work. Oh my god, that completely refilled her hunger. What the hell? Licking a quick meal bowl clean is more effective at filling a Sim's hunger than eating the quick meal itself. That's so stupid. The summer festival has arrived, but we're not allowed to go to it. Alright, let's go do the job. Also, we're usually only allowed to visit certain places. We can only go certain places that are in our network. However, on architect jobs, we can ignore that and visit any lot we want. Oh, okay. I was like, how the heck do I begin my stupid job? This is how. Alright. I got no time to socialize with you, dude. I've got your house to renovate. So, we need an easel, first of all. They put me here, so I'm gonna do it like a little patio. And now we need to go into decor. We need to get a painting and just 1 sculpture. Okay, yeah. Alright, so now we need to do windows, build mode, some windows out to this place. I don't like those windows. How about I just make them match the house? There we go. Now we can look out onto the art room. Now we need a desk. We have a huge part of the budget remaining, so let's put in a nice desk and a chair. Oh yeah, we can literally afford the most expensive desk, but I don't like it in that color. What colors does it come in? That's not really better. I think we might need to make that blue. Go into create a style here. We are going to make them this desaturated dark blue color, kind of go with the doors. Yeah, that looks way better. There we go. That is our art studio. Oh, we're using the cell phone. That's technically against the rules, but oh well, if that's how we gotta do it. Oh, okay, we have to wait for her now. Oh, here she is. Wait, hang on. Get back here. You owe me some money. There we go. She tried to run away without paying me. We did that. Now we got some more people to go do renovations for. We got a new baby room and a new marriage. Ooh, they've got a basement. Looks like the basement is like their office. So they don't have a lot of places to put the new baby room because I don't want to put it in the basement because that's their office. So I'm gonna put it right here, even though this is an entry room. But yeah, this is where it's gonna go. Yeah, let's put a wall-mounted fish in the baby room. That's excellent. Now the last thing we need is a toy chest. So I had to get in a taxi to go get her. Then I had to get back in a taxi to go follow her to her house. So this lady just cost me $60 to do her shit. Yay, I got more money. All right, now we've got one more thing that we gotta do. Do not worry, this new addition on your house is perfectly structurally sound. Trust me, I'm an architect. Ta-da, there's their new bedroom. The rooms we make don't have to be good, they just have to be finished, and we just have to make money for them. We have no jobs currently available, so let's go home. We're now at the point where her hygiene is completely negative, but we can't do anything about it. She's getting sleepy, so let's go make her dinner. Oh shit, we can't make anything for dinner. Well, I guess we're gonna have a quick meal for dinner. Let's have some bread and jam. I forgot the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, which is one of the only things we can make until culinary is lifted, is a brunch and lunch food. We'll have her go to bed early so she can wake up early and do things around the house until it is time for work. Oh my god, I almost forgot to pay the mob. That was going to be so bad. So we finally have money and we had to lose all of it. All $497 we made today. We had to give it all up to the mob. Yes, it's winter. It's winter. Nuclear winter has hit. It is going to start snowing. And then our game will be covered in snow until either we clear Symphonic or Naturalist. If we clear Symphonic, we get to have exactly 1 week of spring. We have 1 game week of spring, and then it goes right back to winter. We don't get to have all of the seasons until Naturalist is clear. Wow, it got snowy immediately. That's crazy. Yep, this is just what the game's gonna look like for the foreseeable future. I'm going to put her on writing a book. Do you do fiction or non-fiction? Let's do a fiction book. People need something pleasant to read in these dire times, although considering she has a writing skill of 0, I'm not sure how pleasant it's gonna be. Shit, I forgot work started. Got 2 into writing that book. Hurry up and lick that plate and then let's go get started on some jobs. Alright, so this is another bedroom situation that we gotta create. They don't have a lot of space for places to put it. I know the windows are backwards, but I can't make them go forward, so fuck it, they're just gonna be backwards. So we have a bed, we need a bed, 1 filing cabinet dresser for them. Alright, well, creative style is causing my computer to lag too much, so I am not gonna worry about it. They're just gonna have to take the default. Shit, I'm gonna save after this one because I feel like my game is so close to crashing. Oh no, I didn't put a roof on it, so now there's snow in it. Shit, oh no, I don't think it's gonna let me go back and fix it. Oh, fuck. Oh well. Oh, okay, it will let me continue the renovation. Okay, it realizes that the room is unfinished, and it's gonna let me continue. That's good. Alright, let's go get some floors and a roof on this thing. Ah, it's because that window up there. It's like it can't intersect other objects because that window, I bet. What if we try to move the window to the other side? Then can we put a full roof on this thing? No, hang on. It might be the other window. Oh yeah, there's another window that's causing problems. What if we move that one as well? What if we just delete that one, actually? No, it still won't let us. Wait. Oh, no, yeah, it will. Okay, cool. Okay, yeah, I like that. I like the slanted roof. All right, so yeah, the windows are definitely the problem there. All right, let's turn that in. Yeah, now there's no more snow in there. Aw, he said I did a terrible job. That was rude. Maybe it was because I deleted one of his windows. I kind of thought he might be a little bit mad about the window. Alright, we gotta go build this guy a gym. That guy is so rude. The guy who owns this house, he's like, I have to go now. I think it's time that you leave also. Like, okay, rude. Sorry that you didn't like your house. I tried really hard. It's not as nearly as ugly as the honeymoon suite I made for the other people, and they thought that that kicked ass. Oh, okay, wow. He does not have a lot of space to work in. I was thinking, oh, this will be pretty easy because a gym's not like that big. Like, surely I can do some stuff with that, but I'm gonna move his dirty clothes into his house. I kind of want to, like, do something with this space. Yeah, if I just move some of his, like, art shit around, I can turn this into, like, half art studio, half gym. He wants a baseball and a football and a treadmill, rug, and a TV. Wow, I just realized his art. He has his whole art studio set up, and that's the ugliest shit I've ever seen. Don't quit your day job, dude. But he thought I did a good job transforming his art studio into a gym. Maybe he'll get better use out of it. There are no jobs currently available, and I'm not allowed to be here because we're not friends. Basically, if we're not friends and I'm not doing anything for them, I have to leave. But what we can do is we can go to the park. We go to the park. There we can meet more people to hang out with. I don't remember where I put my park. Oh yeah, there it is. Oh yeah, there is somebody else here. I was supposed to say, is there even going to be another person here? But there is. Let's go talk to him. Oh, wait a minute. He's a tourist. Silver Racket. Let's introduce ourselves. I don't want to get with tourists because they can't give me babies. Okay, literally everybody here is a woman. Where are the men? A man. Oh, hell yeah. Forget you, lady, actually. Just kidding. I want to go talk to him. Ooh, and there's another man. Oh, he's going to work. Oh, well. Go talk to this other guy then. Apparently I already know this guy, but I don't remember where I met him. We need to think about meeting husbands. We gotta put the riz on somebody. Oh, he can't stand art. Well, that's okay, because as long as architect is still in place, we can't talk about art anyway. His life is about to get real annoying once architect is clear, though. Oh, he's in the military. He is a latrine cleaner in the military. Ooh, he's a Capricorn. Those signs are compatible. Husband material. Matilda's a Taurus. Okay, apparently I gotta go pee, but stay right there. Do not go anywhere. Oh, he's in a relationship. That's all right. I just need his dick to repopulate the earth. I don't need him to love me or whatever. She didn't flush. There's this one public stall for the entire park, and she just went in it and didn't flush, and everybody knows because everybody saw her go in it. Who's calling? Oh, okay, we have somebody calling. So when it comes to calling on the phone, the hours that you can actually call people on the phone are very, very limited. Technically, today is Tuesday, so today was actually our phone day, but when somebody else calls you, you're allowed to take the call because it's like their day to use the phone. Basically, there's limited bandwidth, and so people can only use the phone at certain times. And so it's Patina next day to use the phone as well as ours. Should I talk to her? Yes. No. 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 I'm busy rizzing up this guy. Leave me alone. I'll call you back on Friday. That's his wife. His wife knows what's going on. His wife definitely knows what's going on. Well, too bad. He's mine now. Actually, I'm just kidding. You can keep him. I just need his babies. I just need his DNA. He's our friend. Yay. We still can't invite him over until he's a good friend, and we can't have his babies until we clear the architect profession, but he is a friend now. We gotta get home. Curfew is in like 10 minutes. Let's go. Here we are at home. God, I was talking shit about that other guy's art earlier, but look at ours. I think it's a little bit better than his. We are going to work some more on our novel and eat dinner. All right, time to go night-night. This is so weird. So the lady who called us, Patina, at the park, and we rejected her call because we were rizzing up Robert over here, she was an acquaintance, and now for no reason, she's flipped over to being a friend. I mean, whatever, I'll take it. You need all the friends you can get in the apocalypse, but good lord, what the hell is that about? Suddenly, I know a lot more people than I think I reasonably should. Is that because of my reviews? Like, is that because people are giving me good reviews and my name as an architect is getting out there? I wonder. I don't know how the architect profession actually works. Let's like clean our plate and then go off to do work. Alright, let's see what we're working with on this house. So we've got a really big patio, a decent sized upstairs. I think I might want to take their upstairs out a little. Ah, okay, so there's something in the way there. I don't see what's in the way unless it's the roof itself. Alright, there we go. Now we have all of this space over here also. Alright, we are going to have to move these end tables. Let's move them over here because we need to make room for a door. Shit, I forgot to put the roof on it again. I keep doing that. And I forgot to paint that one wall. I just get so into it and I forget that the roofs don't auto roof. Alright, there we go. That's better. Look at their cute little holiday house lights. That's so nice. Oh, damn it. It's another one of those where I have to pay for the taxi to go get her, and then I'm gonna have to pay for the taxi to go bring her back home. Oh my god. She's in her skivvies. She's in her client's house in her skivvies. She didn't put pants on. That's her bedtime outfit, and she's in it instead of her everyday outfit. That's ridiculous. Ooh, now we have the option to like show people our portfolio and like see if we can get them to be clients for us. That's awesome. We're not doing too bad. We are on day 4 of the apocalypse, and we're already level 3 on the architect. This guy wants a sink in the bedroom. He wants a dresser, a TV, a painting, a double bed, and a sink. Guess the customer is always right. Wow, this place is fucking weird. Got like a security gate on it and shit. Alright, we have to move all of their cars out of the way to get this done. And now what I'm thinking is that we turn this into another like little half bath and give them another bathroom here. That way the sink in the bedroom actually makes sense. It would have been really funny to just like leave the sink in the middle of the room. You know what? Yeah, let's give them another sink right in the middle of the room there. Well, that's not in the middle. Now what? No, actually I do like it over here more. And let's put a love seat in front of that TV. There we go, done. Okay, he liked it. And he actually liked that there weren't too many windows in it so that nobody would see his nefarious activity. So I'm guessing he's an evil sim. And we have this option to go collect a service. So I guess we'll go do that. See what that's about. Wait, am I allowed to do that? No, because City Hall isn't in my network. I don't think I'm allowed to go there. Oh well, in our network there is the gym, so we can go to the gym. I don't think that we're allowed to go inside until athletics is clear. From my understanding of the rules, maybe that's just the stadium that we can't go into, but I'm gonna apply it to the gym as well. I'm gonna say we can't use any of the gym equipment until athletics is clear. However, we can go stand outside of the gym and wait for people to walk by and show them our portfolio and stuff. Well, there was somebody here. There was somebody working out when I was first looking at it. Now there's not. Huh. Oh no, we're getting sick. Probably because we're hanging out outside. You're not allowed to make snow angels. Don't do that. Don't shower either. You're not allowed to use the shower. A potential client. No, hey, it's the people I just remodeled their home for. They're at the gym now. Gasp. Yes. We got another client. Let's go. Alright, so she wants a book nook. Huh. And how interesting that she has this little area right here. This is like a vaulted thing to her dining room. Like she has a high ceiling on her dining room. But what if we put tile here and we put a door leading to it? Now I'm getting into this. Now I'm taking this a little bit too seriously. I'm gonna do these bookshelves just because I know my friend Eli will really like them. The futuristic bookshelves. It doesn't really match with the rustic feel of the home. But ask me if I give a shit. Oh my god, those 4 bookshelves wiped out almost the entire budget. Wait, no, I have to save money for the door. I love that it's all like a futuristic room and then just like this really old ass TV. The blue light. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, that's nice. We have another male friend, Phoenix Coddle Prudence. Alright, time for bed. I was gonna try to make it through a full week, but the game is lagging so bad and it is getting a little bit late on my end as well. This is already a lot of footage for me to edit. So I think that I am gonna call it there. I think on the Apocalypse Challenge, we're gonna do like 3 to 4 days and not the full week like I originally planned. So we'll pick back up with Matilda later. My next video is going to be a roller coaster tycoon video, as are the couple after that, so it won't be in for a little bit until I get back into the Sims 3 Apocalypse Challenge. But that was a lot of fun. I love this challenge so much. Like I said, if you want to try it out yourself, the rules are linked in the video description. Yeah, follow me on social media, Twitter, also linked in the video description. I can't say subscribe for more mediocre roller coasters in this one because there's no roller coasters. We didn't build any roller coasters. So subscribe for more mediocre Apocalypse, I guess. And more mediocre roller coasters, because those are coming back. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.